happens is trying to figure out the Facebook stuff. Facebook. What's up, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. Remember, I have 1 hour before I head to work. Cameras are rolling. Allow. Let's do this. Go here. We are live. I just want to be able to see the comment sections. That's all I'm looking for. How do I do this? I'm going to click on the stream. There we go. Cool. So what's up, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. Remember. Here we go. We're good. So now I can see the comments on there. I can see the comments on here. We got it all rolling. I'm gonna have to get another. Screen here soon. What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Did we get to see Mayans MC last night? I know it's gonna take some minute for people to trickle in here, and it's in the morning, so this is now becoming a morning podcast live. Normally, you guys probably never seen this on Facebook, but normally I do this on Twitch. What's going on? Boom, how you doing? On my Twitch side of things. Good morning from South Dakota Pete on Facebook. How you doing? I got it also live on YouTube, and I believe it's probably not going to work correctly. I was having trouble setting it up. Hey, the hat right here, this is from Baseballism. You guys are interested in that? That's a Ken Griffey Jr. The shirt is here from Veteran.com. You guys, even though this is my live show, it's my live morning what's up, let's chat kind of thing. Don't forget, I have sponsors that make all of this possible, right? You got Warfighter Tobacco back there. You got Core Medical. Core Medical is what I use for testosterone replacement therapy. I might be using it wrong because I'm not feeling buff and stuff. Either way, hey, today we're going to talk about Mayans MC. Mayans MC, episode 7. There might be spoilers, not for the rest of the season, but there might be spoilers if you haven't watched that episode yet. So, what's going on, y'all? Hey, did you watch the show last night there, Boom? Getting the kids ready for school. Yeah, I just dropped the kids off. That's actually what I do. So in the morning, the kids kind of get themselves situated in the morning, and then we start heading to school. I wait in that little school roundabout, and at 7:40, they're allowed to get out of the car and go to class, and then from there I go pick up my coffee. I head to this office. I work on podcast stuff, and then I head to my actual job, my 9 to 5. Hey, what's up? If you guys are joining me live, please chime in. This is an interactive space. I wanna hear what you have to say about Mayans MC 7, episode 7. What a crazy episode. And again, if you want to talk about anything, it is an open mic kind of situation. Chat it up. If I catch it, I'll talk to you. What's up, Reaper? How you doing, brother? It was an amazing episode last night. Curious about what is going to happen to Coco. Puerto Rico in the house. What? What's up, man? You know, Carlos, that I'm half Puerto Rican. My wife is 100% Puerto Rican. Yeah, that is my little world. And, yeah, last night was a crazy episode. And, again, I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't watched it, but it ended. It's rough. That's all I'm going to say. Reaper, how's work this morning? Everything going good? Oh, man. So in episode 7, remember, a lot of tension is leading up right now. A lot of tension is leading up with Mayans and where it's going. And it's kind of crazy. Let's see if I can edit this so I can edit. Can't edit. I was going to try and edit it so it's said. So good morning, Billy. How you doing? Big dog. We're just over here talking about Mayans MC if you missed it. You know, you haven't watched last night's episode yet. Okay, well, yeah, I'm telling you. Maybe I shouldn't spoil it. I don't know. So we're live right now. We have 26 viewers. It's early in the morning. People are driving to work. People are getting dressed. People are getting the kids ready for school. I'm still testing out the platform. I feel like this is working really well. Let's see. I fixed the camera here. We're on camera 3. We're going to go to the chin vision. Boom. There we go. Chin vision is activated. Yo, man, Mayans is fucked up on Hulu. It took me to an old episode. Yeah, you know what's funny? I don't know how it happened, but for somehow Hulu uploaded the wrong episode, and people are watching episode 2 again. I don't know. So hopefully they get that all figured out, so anyone from Hulu can start watching the right one. But who knows? That extra day. Oh, could you buy it on Amazon? Oh, I get it. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Amazon has it 24 hours after the first release. Is that right? Hulu uploads it at 12 midnight in most places. What's up, Mike? Hey, Mike, go ahead and put the website to your coffee to your. What's up, son? Hey, Mike, put the link to your beef jerky in that chat right there for you, so I can talk about it. The old lady doesn't like anything but Forensic Files and rom-coms. Bro, you gotta switch it up, dude. Look, normally in my household we watch like singing competition shows and dancing competition shows, and me and my wife act like we're the best judges in the world, and we feel like, in a singing competition somehow Katy Perry and Luke Bryan don't know shit, because I feel like I know more when it comes to singing. We're just avid fans, and we love to give our opinions. It's just fun. We love it. But that's what we watch all the time. Talk about no, there's another beef jerky that is jumping on as a sponsor. It is charliemikes.com. It's award-winning beef jerky. They came on as a sponsor. And I'm not going to lie to you, he sent me some and I loved it. It was good. Masked Singer, that's a good one. I know. Anytime I watch a show, all of a sudden, what's up, Sean? Anytime I watch a show, all of a sudden, I feel like I'm the expert, and like the actual experts don't really get it, right? So like, someone's singing, and I'm like, man, they're so fucking good. And then all of a sudden, all the judges are like, it wasn't the best. And then the other way around, where I'm like, man, I fucking hated it. I think they suck. My wife's like, yeah, they're terrible. And all of a sudden, the judge's like, it's the best thing ever. It's funny. That's just how we are, man. We like to be the best judges of it all. Shout out to Veteran. What? Let me get camera angle. Whoop. Yeah, I got my Veteran brand on right now. Go back to the chin music. So if you guys watched the show last night, what was your favorite scene? I'll see you later, brother. There's people that are signing off because I'm not trying to talk about it too much, but if you want, I will. But if there was a favorite scene, good morning from Canada, Cindy. I see you. Cindy Harwood. Excuse me, my reading is terrible. I want to get this chat. Let me see. You watched the Thriller, the what Thriller fight? What's that? Somebody tell me what that is, Boom. Right now, let's see. We're watching Mayans. We're watching The Voice. We're watching American Idol. I'm rewatching The Baker and the Beauty. Anyone ever seen that? The Baker and the Beauty is great. Thanks for the sub there, Mother Satan. Mother Satan. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I don't know if Twitch eventually is going to kick me off of here because of the fact that I'm going back and forth, but to Facebook and all that. But whatever, we're going to keep it on. How you get into war? Have I gotten into Warrior yet? No. What is that? I saw the Jake Paul fight. Let's not even talk about that. That was a waste of money. Yeah, they got me. They got my 45. The volume is way down, someone's saying. Goodness, I don't know how much higher I can put it, but we're going to go for it. How about now? There you go. Alex Davis, let me know, man. I feel like my volume is up. Shout out from the Uinta Basin, brother. Thanks, Daniel. I appreciate you, man. Fuck yeah. Pumps that's the thing now, right? If you guys watch the show, that's kind of it's a big move. I did a big move there. Better volume. Okay, cool. So everyone has the volume. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why. I don't change this fucking thing. We're on max volume now. Hopefully it doesn't pop anyone's eardrums, but here we are. Yeah, I saw the Jake Paul fight. I hope he fights someone that has really good hands and a really good chin who doesn't have 2 hip surgeries, right? I love Ben Askren. I think he's great and shit. For the money, why not? For the money, why not get in there? But when I pay money for a fight, I want to see some competitive nature, you know? And so, yeah, that one was rough. I don't do betting. I don't do any of that shit. I just, just a fan of the fights. Let's look at this angle real quick. I see you over there, camera. I haven't forgotten about you. We'll go back. Where we at right now? Boom. Hey-o. All right. Talk to me. You guys see last night's episode? Here we go. Bro, last night was amazing. Been following you for a long time. Much respect. Give me hope when I get out. Oh, Chris, I'm going to tell you what. When you get out, you hit me up. Hey, Sergeant Hanson, thanks for the sub. I appreciate you. Warrior on HBO Max. I got to see it. It's based on the original concept and the treatment by Bruce Lee. Oh, shit. I'm excited to see that. I'm a huge fan of Kung Fu movies. With the IP Man or Ip Man, whatever the fuck they call it, that is like my favorite, hands down, Kung Fu. Anytime they have one of those movies, I watch it. Every single time. Thank you, Benjamin. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I think Hulu's got to fix a few things. What's up, Pamela? How you doing? Hulu's got to fix a few things, and when they do, you guys will get to watch it. It's been great. Yeah, how do you say it? Ip Man, IP Man? I don't know, but it's the best fucking Kung Fu ever. Yeah, I know. Hulu kind of has some troubles. Hey, Rangers lead the way. Rangers lead the way. I see you, all you guys that are tagging Rangers lead the way. Thank you very much. I love my Ranger brothers and sisters out there. Have you seen the show Kingdom? No, I haven't seen the show Kingdom. A lot of people talk about the show Kingdom. I don't get a lot of time to watch TV, but we watch at night. Either way, so let's talk about it. All right, so last night's episode was pretty awesome. We don't have to talk about the episode. We can talk about anything. You guys want to bring up something different? You know what I mean? Bring it up. But last night's episode was heavy. It was crazy. I'm going to tell you, there's a scene. The first scene that you seen, the first scene you seen me, I was hitting a dude with a baseball thing. The next scene where I'm sitting on, so you guys, if you haven't watched it, just remember this. I'm sitting on a motorcycle. I'm going to give you some behind the scenes. And you guys don't see it, but I'm eating a Kit Kat. And I had 2 Kit Kats. And then they said, cut, we can do it again. 2 more Kit Kats, cut, do it again. I ate probably 5 full fucking Kit Kat bars in that goddamn scene. And so this is a lesson for everyone who's watching. If you're an actor and you have an eating scene and you're new at this, right, new enough, don't take full bites, right? And try and spit it out after every take. Because season, was it 1 or 2 where I ate a sandwich? I had like fucking 6 goddamn sandwiches till we got through the scene. So I don't use a food bucket, right? People spit them out. I think it's fucking gross. But, you can get real sick. I think I had the runs for like 2 days or something. It was a ton of fucking chocolate. And I was on keto. I was doing poquito. Yeah, I was doing taquito. There you go. I was eating a little too much is what the fuck I was doing. Shit. I think live on YouTube, I don't know if it's working. Somebody go check the YouTube feed, see if it is working. I didn't set it up right, so it shouldn't be. It's probably going to be blacked out. Either way. Next time I go to set, I'll definitely bring some beef jerky. That is too easy. What are some other good behind the scenes? So the stunt guy, so when you guys see the collision of us, like, oh, boom, we all fighting, right? And I'm like, yeah, and we go fighting. I am a pretty big guy compared to most stunt guys. There's some good-sized dudes. They're all athletic. They're all in very good shape. They have to be. Shout out to everybody in stunts. Shout out to to Oakley, and shout out to freaking Chad. I mean, these are our stunt coordinators that are just brilliant. And they bring on. So it is working. Holy fuck, that's cool. Either way, so our stunt dudes are so talented, and they bring some really. I mean, look, you can't be a stunt guy unless you're in good shape. But at the same time, if you're in good shape at 120 pounds, and then you got this chubby gorilla coming after you, bro, I ran into that dude the first time, and I believe I knocked the wind out of that motherfucker because they're saying just go, and then we'll say cut. And I kind of ran in with a kind of a clothesline, and bam, hit the dude. I kind of remember him walking away talking to his buddy like, what the fuck was that? I'm still learning. Now, I don't know. They're stunt dudes. I like to give them shit. If you remember episode 1 where we got into the fight with the National Guard soldiers at the pool table, I beat the fucking piss out of those dudes for fucking like 15 takes. Probably 20 takes. Probably 20 takes of me beating the fucking life out of these dudes. I fucking clotheslined one dude. Another dude grabs my back. I slam him onto the pool table. And then I hit another dude into the fucking ground. And we did take after take after take after take. And I saw their faces go from excited as fuck for being on the show. They're like, hell yeah. And it slowly went to like, this is painful. And it wasn't that I was intentionally doing it. We all, like, they were wearing pads and everyone's getting ready for this. But 20 takes of a fake fight where you're actually connecting and landing onto each other, it will beat anyone up. I mean, I was sore. They were sore. At the end of it, we were all like, thank God that scene is over with, because we were just getting thrown all over the place. And because actors are considered the talent, you have to be very careful with actors and not getting injured, right? Because that's kind of the job. And so the stunt people are so incredible about like, no, it's cool. Go ahead and hit me. It's all good. And man, it's a wild fucking ride. And again, I just want to give a shout out to the stunts. I had their hat, man. But Oakley, Chad, all the stunt people that participated in Mayans, you guys are warriors, man. And thank you so much for that. Hey, I got some awesome submissions happening over here on Twitch, and I appreciate a little level 2 hype train going on. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, that's a little insight. Let's see. How are you doing today? I'm doing perfectly fine. I'm here doing live with all of you. It sounds like a fight. Hey, you remember that, Barboa? Fight houses? Yeah. So we used to train over there in Fort Sill when we were drill sergeants. I used to teach at the fight house over there in Fort Sill, combatives. I was getting all my drill sergeant brothers left and right, level 1 and 2 certified. It was just a good old time, man. But you guys don't realize fake punching is just as tough on the body as real punching. It gets sore. I'm sore today from throwing a baseball. Ugh. I'm working on a new project with baseball, and I love it. It's incredible. What time is it? Like, don't let me get late to work. I ain't trying to get in trouble. Well, we got almost 30 minutes to go. We got an hour-long morning show. A lot going on in the news. We don't need to talk about that. We'll keep that energy somewhere else. You guys can find all that drama anywhere else but here. If anyone ever messed with NFTs? I collect baseball cards. Got some refractors here I got to put in their little baggies. There's some NFT baseball cards coming out now. They've been coming out. They've been doing good. Let's change the camera angle. Let's go to uh-oh, wrong one. Boom. Little sweet chin music right there. What's up? NFTs are interesting, and I'm actually trying to get learning more about it, but there's some NFT Topps cards I'm thinking about getting. I'm thinking about creating. I have an artist I'm working with. We want to create five customed graphics like Vincent Vargas artwork that we can sell and raise money for charity. So we're talking about that. It's a lot of cool stuff going on, but it's just NFTs are interesting, and I'm just trying to find more ways of raising money for veteran charity. And so I'm thinking about the whole NFT thing. Let's see. Love your willingness to engage with us fans. Much appreciated. You know, Clay, I'm going to tell you this. I don't feel like anyone is a fan. I feel like we're all kind of friends. Social media is kind of now. There is a line. Let's change this. Let's change this camera because I need to use my hands. Good morning, Cat Bizzle. Good morning, Sniper. Morning. So I think there's this fine line between everyone. They say fans. It's really you guys are all considered supporters in my head. You guys are supporting the efforts of what I do. And at the same time, social media has made it like this barrier between us is almost gone. So we essentially we become friends by how often we talk. Levi Johnson, I know him really well. You know what I mean? We've been around. Thank you, Levi. We've been doing this social media thing for so long that he knows me. I know him. You know what I mean? Ben, he's been in my world for years. I mean, this goes on and on. Billy is actually a friend from Basic Training. So all these people chatting, I got people that are actual, genuine Barboa. That's my brother. And remember that, like, we become friends because of the fact that we've been on here for so long, you know? And so we've been doing this, you know, Sean. It's crazy how it all goes. Either way, I appreciate you guys for giving us the lifestyle, being able to do this right now. This ain't making me any money. It's just fun to get you here. We talk about all kinds of stuff. I got my actual podcast you guys should go check out. It's called VinnyRoc Podcast. It's on iTunes, Spotify, everything. I interview people that I think are interesting, tell their stories, or dig deep into stuff. And so, yeah, you know, I appreciate y'all. We've become all kind of friends, and I'm just here to kind of continue to convey that message, man. Cooking with Rocco was a good time. I might get back into it soon. We'll see. We're going to take some veterans hunting here in Utah. My neighbor is an avid hunter, and he's going to be able to help me because I've never really done it. Brunswick. Hey, if someone doesn't mind, if someone on Facebook help me out here, go ahead and tag or post the link to my podcast on iTunes and Spotify if you don't mind. It is the VinnyRoc Podcast. Go check that out. We have I got several interviews I want to get done here soon. It's just time is a little crazy, but we're going to get them done. Shout out to Hero Sports. That's the nonprofit. We do sports and baseball. Got some cool stuff coming down the road with that. Let's talk about, give me a question. Any question. I'll answer it. Crawford Pacquiao, June 5th. Is that really going to happen, Hanson? Crawford Pacquiao? Wow. That's going to be. So if Crawford, we're talking boxing right now. If we're talking boxing, Crawford Pacquiao is going to be a huge fight. But, damn, I think Crawford's going to win. I think Pacquiao's a little, he's getting older. I think he's a different fighter. I think Crawford is just on the up and up, man. That's who I imagine is going to win. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate you, dog. What's up, Dale? Appreciate you. Podcasts are great if you have not heard of any of them. Yeah, the podcasts are cool. I do all kinds of different stuff on my podcast. Do you want me to talk about baby number 8? Oh, my God. I did the other day. I said, yes, we're having baby number 8 in the house. Let's change this calls for Chinavision. Boom. We're having baby number 8 in the house, and yes, we have cable. Yes, I know how babies are made. Yes, I can pull out of a garage and driveway and everything else, the other joke that you have. Yes, I have a lot of kids, but here's the facts. You're not raising them. I am. You're not paying for them. I am. And so I love you. Thank you for the support. We're having kids. Fuck yeah, we are. No, man, I love having. We're done. We're planning to be done with having kids. We have to do IVF. We've been very vocal and open about it. We do IVF because we both don't have the working, system to make it happen. But we had to do retrievals. There's a whole podcast I did on this with my wife. So if you guys want to go check out that podcast, we'll explain it. But we got into this predicament where we have our little one, and he's by himself. And we're so used to having these kids around each other and growing up together in this family vibe that I felt bad that little man was going to be alone in the whole system of family and time and years and sports and camaraderie and all these things. And so it kind of got to my head thinking, hey, we should probably have our last one and have it sooner than later. And so, we decided to go for it. We just found the gender. We just got the gender back from the doctors. And the gender is a girl, which is kind of a crazy blessing. If you know my family, that's 4 boys, 4 girls. Now, we're blended, We're blended. And so that's where, the numbers comes from. My original marriage was 4, hers 2, and then ours 1. So that's now 7, and then one a bun in the oven, they say. So that's us. That's our family. We're super excited about it, and I'm pumped up as all hell. So next question. Changed up the scene. Boom. Nacho Libre was a April Fool's joke, and so 2 big jokes that you guys missed for some reason and felt that it was real. I know I keep switching my hat. I got hat ADD. Is Nacho Libre was an April Fool's joke. I actually called Momo Rodriguez, who plays Steve on the show. I said, Momo, help me make this fucking, what is it called? It's anytime they tell you, anytime people get told, you have a new role on TV, you do all this stuff, they always do it on deadline. And so I said, help me make a fake deadline saying that I got a new role. And we were thinking about it. I was like, well, and he said, Nacho Libre. I said, yes, do it. And so he made that for me. I posted it, and boom, it went viral in its own sense because people went nuts and believing I got that role. I had big time actors saying congrats and sharing it, and I felt bad. But yeah, that was April Fool's joke. And as well as me being a UFC soft heavyweight division, completely fake. And I still have people saying, "Hey man, when are you gonna get a fight in the UFC?" I don't know. It's fake. So there's no division called soft heavyweight. Now I do think, yeah. Let's just leave it at that. Let's just do that. Oh my goodness, this is funny. Can I say after meeting you, one of the best men I've ever met, down to earth, requesting for days, humble, respectful for days, and always willing to reply and somehow remember people years. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Always trying. Always trying. Oh my goodness. So I've been getting some auditions for other shows and trying to land those, as well as being home. I'm really excited about Mayans. I'm excited to see, you have a lot of fans that, there's a lot of this Sons of Anarchy comparisons, and I think slowly it's starting to kind of diminish, and people are going to realizing how Mayans is standing alone on its own inside of the world of the Sons of Anarchy, right? What do you call it? Fandom, if you will. And so it's really cool, and I'm really excited to see people really loving where it's going. And so I'm excited about that. Let's see. Question: where do you come up with the podcast ideas? Also, having considered having an interactive portion of it. Maybe allow people to ask you, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I'm going to start recording these and uploading them because, especially if I do a questions and answers. And so, I don't know, I decided to try and set up the whole cameras and see how it goes. But I like to invite people that have cool stories. Like, if you understand my mind, my podcast is going to be very similar to that, where I have people on there that talk about Bigfoot. I have people on there that talk about ghosts. I have people on there that talk about transition and struggle. I have people that talk about kids. I just like to talk about everything in life that's reality and something that I think about, right? And so that's kind of how it goes. Let's see this. Boom. Okay, hold on. It says, loving the new season, Rocco. Glad you got a bigger role and better. Thank you so much. Bro, this whole Jake Paul, Logan boxing shit better lead them to fighting each other. Jake Paul and Logan Paul, there's no way the brothers will fight each other. There's no way. I don't think so. I think it would be hard to fight your own brother and try and knock him out. When you become a grandpa, Christmas is going to be crazy, and you're going to love it. You going to stream your next podcast filming? So I have a podcast I'm setting up for another company called Beach Street Diagnostics. That's who I work for during the day. We're going to be talking about addiction and mental health because I love it. Oh, what's up, Donnie? Because I love the subject and trying to help mental health and addiction, we're going to start a podcast for them. So you'll see this whole outline of my podcast. It'll be a different podcast for them. And so that is going to be hopefully coming really soon. I'm lining up a few guests and a couple big names to talk about addiction. And it'll still be me as the host. It'll be very similar, but it's going to be their podcast because they're sponsoring it. They're funding the whole thing. And so I'll be hosting their podcast for them, as well as still hosting my own podcast, the VinnyRoc podcast, and using my social media platforms to share. Oh, this is a great question. Let me see how much time we have. Okay, it's 8:37 here in Utah. Great question. Let's go change the camera angle. Boom. No, I have not met The Rock yet. Yeah, never. I've never met him. He's never interacted with me. He's never, not once, liked my Instagram post when I tag with him. He's blocked me twice now. I think they put me like on restricted level or something like that because they don't like. I don't think his team likes that I tag him, but that's the truth. This Daniel says, "What? Knocking out my brother was a daily occurrence growing up." Oh, hell no. My brother used to kick my ass. My brother's 5 years older than me. So, what else? Let's see. He's beneath you anyways. I don't know what that meant, what that was referring to. John Cena follows you on Twitter. What? Yeah, John Cena follows me on Twitter. I don't know where that came from. Me and Sin Cara, who is now something de oro or something like that, right? Mexican wrestler. Me and him are personal friends. Our kids wrestle together. And so maybe it came from him following me and somehow. I don't know. The wrestling world's awesome. Bishkoff, awesome, right? Like, I actually have some ideas in the wrestling space I want to do for a film. So, genuinely, I love that world. I don't get enough of it. And so I gotta keep learning more. I want to get more involved in it. I don't ever want to. You will never catch me in the ring unless they're paying me a lot of fucking money. But I do love that world of the. It's just fun. I was a big freaking Hulk Hogan fan. I was a big Andre the Giant, Tito Santana, freaking Ultimate Warrior. All these legendary wrestlers back in the WWF. That's my era, man. I was there. I was not there. I'm saying I was watching when Hulk Hogan picked up Andre the Giant. That was like epic. It was emotional. It was crazy. I was watching when like Elizabeth and Macho Man Randy Savage was carrying Elizabeth on his shoulder and she's crying and I'm fucking crying, emotional and shit. Like, wrestling was incredible. And so back then I was so emotionally invested into every character and I loved them. And so I still have that, there's still something in me about wrestling that I love. Any of you guys, Junkyard Dog, I haven't heard that fucking name in years, dude. I wasn't a Sting fan. Sting was WCW back in the day, right? Sting was part of the whole NWO or whatever it was, or the New World Order, right? Oh, my goodness. I absolutely loved wrestling. It was so good. And still to this day, I'm sure it is. I got older. It's kind of like Peter Pan, right? I got older, and I stopped having those happy thoughts. I need to bring it back to wrestling. Here we go. What's this? The bad thing I did to my older brother was crazy. I hit him in the head with a horseshoe. Damn, bro. I get so terrified. I have my sons, they fight, and I get terrified of the kids hurting each other because they're mad and they don't realize the severity of what can happen. Like, we have a trampoline and they double jump, and I get so fucking mad. I'm like, stop double jumping, because you could double jump someone and break their ankle, spiral fractures, or fling them off the damn freaking trampoline, and who knows whatever else could happen. It's crazy. Oh, Rowdy Piper. Oh, love them. Papa Shango. That's back when The Undertaker just showed up. Do y'all remember that? What's up, Travis? Hey, Travis, post a link to your nonprofit if you don't mind. Brother, I really want to show some love to it. It's been great. Bro, Papa Shango, that's so funny. Oh, my God. What else? There's another, I was going to say, The Undertaker. Man, The Undertaker and Paul Bearer. Do you guys remember that? If you guys are not with me here, I'm sorry, but you have to. Dude, The Undertaker would be down on the ground. Fucking homeboy, what was his name? Paul Bearer would raise his hand and go, oh, and the fucking Undertaker would sit the fuck up, and you're like, oh. I remember going to my dad like, Dad, no, straight up, this dude is dead. The dude is dead. His buddy, whoever he is, carrying this urn, goes like this, and he gets up and fights. And my dad's like, yeah, Vinny, yeah, it's crazy. And I'm like, no, I swear to God, it's real. I fucking believed it. It's so crazy. Oh, my God. I believed it. That's what I love about it. It took you places, man. No matter where your world was at the time, wrestling took you places, man. Oh, my God. Kane? Oh, my God. Coco Beware. Oh, which Coco Beware reminds me of Gold Dust? Gold Dust and Sapphire and, oh, my God. Where are we going with Steve Austin? Steve Austin had long blonde hair? Dude, text me that. I got to see what that is. I got to see that. Steve Austin balds was the best at the time. Him. You know, what makes a wrestler great? It's like personality. Why did The Rock become great? Because of his personality. Why did Steve Austin? Because of his personality, right? The $1 Million Man. What? I really believe this dude was so wealthy. I was like, dude, Lex Luthor. The narcissist Lex Luthor. Man, you guys are my age group. I know it. I can feel it because all these comments are right there with me, dude. Right there with me. I cried. I laughed. I wrestled with my friends. We all wanted to be big. Bro, what do you think about the new show? I haven't watched that show. And but the young Rock actor, man, it's so funny. People will tag me in all his stuff and saying that I look like him. When I was younger, I think I probably did a little bit. So I got to go watch it. I got to watch that show. Yokozuna. Yokozuna, damn. Who's the dude? Oh, Razor Ramon. I used to pretend I was Razor Ramon. I have a toothpick. Forget about it, Chico. Oh, my God. So funny. Man, all right, look at questions. Ask them. I have about, it's 8:44 currently right now. I have 15 minutes, and I got to get out of here. Let me know. What do you got? Ask them. Ask away. Ask away. Oh, my God. If you guys don't know, Shellback is a nonprofit that builds desktops for veterans. We are going to do a couple. We're going to be giving away, I think, 2 or 3 here in Salt Lake City here soon in June timeframe. And so you guys go check them out if you're interested in supporting them. They're doing really cool stuff. Just go watch the builds they make. They're incredible. I'll be doing a highlight video of that real soon. But what's the biggest struggle of a blended family? Damn, bro. Damn, you're trying to hit me from that angle? No, it's good. The biggest struggle of a blended family is everyone being on the same page of understanding. So in my blended family, and I'm going to say this. Let's change the camera angle. Let's go to Chinavision. Boom. I'm going to say this. In my family, this is the way I do it. You can do it anyway. We do not have a thing called step anything. There's no such thing as a stepbrother, stepsister. They don't call me stepdad. My kids don't call my wife stepmom. We're a family. Day in, day out, we're a family. We live together. We sleep in the same house. We have dinner together. We play sports together. We support each other. We are a living, breathing, moving machine, if you will. It takes a family to work together to have the blend work. And it takes time for people to understand that. Like, we jumped right into it and said, let's go. I kind of like said, here we go. I remember the first day of school in El Paso. Christy normally wakes up early, gets all the kids ready, but we just moved in, so it was like a long night. I woke up early, and by then, her daughter, who is my youngest daughter, Taylor, was just kind of following suit with the rest of the kids. It's kind of like an assembly line of getting breakfast ready, getting lunch ready, getting dressed, getting their hair done. And by the time they go to the bus, you know, my wife was like, I didn't even get to do her lunch. I didn't even get to do her hair. And I was like, the girls got it. Like, we were down there watching. The girls combed her hair. We sat and made sure she had her lunch. Like, this is the system that you fall into now, is we are, you know, we work together in making things happen. You know, my son's homework, if I can't help him in that moment, my daughter will step in. If my daughter can't step in, well, then my wife will. We have all these things going. So it is a fully blended system throughout and through. And I will never, you know, allow my kids to call each other step anything. We are a family, like heart, love, everything. And so I think when you view it that way, it's a little bit easier, but I think you're always going to have your little hiccups in it. So there's my answer. A long one. Next, do I ride in my free time? I don't anymore. I sold my motorcycle, so I'm going to be getting another one soon. But that is my thoughts on being a part of Mayans and my culture. Brandon, I'd love to hear more of what that question even means. I love being a part of Mayans, and my culture is Hispanic, like Mexican, Puerto Rican, American. That's my world of I have a full blend of all kinds of weird shit. You know, only gave SOA actors a script on at a time. Not a long game. Let's see. I remember reading Kurt Sutter only gave the SOA actors one script at a time, so they didn't know the long game. Do you guys have some view further out, or just one show at a time? We have multiple, and so it does give us the opportunity to work on and work on our stuff and communicate with the other actors and kind of play around with our scenes and see where we want to go. Yeah, I understand with that myself. Let's see. Speaking on getting ready for school, I remember that video you did with the kids getting ready for school out the door. Awesome. Thank you. Ever gonna hook back up with the BRCC crew? If it ever makes sense, dude. You right? Like, I don't go out of my way to work with anyone. It has to fit with my time schedule, my lifestyle. And if it doesn't, well, then it doesn't work, right? And so right now, my life is doing what I do because it's focused 100% on what makes me happy, what motivates me, what inspires me and my family. I'm working on Veteran. You guys go to veteran.com. Check that out. Somebody post a link if you don't mind, veteran.com. You know, we're building that up to be great so then we can build transition centers for veterans around the nation. Like, genuinely, that's the goal. And so I hope to fucking God we can make that successful enough to give the services that veterans need. And I believe that we can provide more value for the community. And so you want to save lives, make veterans go to counseling and find different modalities for healing trauma. There's the answer. You want to save lives, all you listening, you want to save lives, counseling, heal trauma, then you can fulfill their life with anything else they love. But do that first, right? Drinking, stop drinking until you can get your shit figured out, right? Don't use drinking as a form of counseling. That's not going to work. You want to save lives, those are the steps. Fix yourself first. Fix internally what's wrong. Stop using drinking as the answer. Get counseling. Figure out your funding. Figure out your relationships. All those are all tarnished because of trauma, whether it be from the military, whether it be from your past. All that stuff is trauma. Get all that fixed, and then you can go off and be great. Remember that shit, man. And you want to save lives? It's not impossible to figure that one out. Man, what's up, brother? Spotting the business tees and golf scramble. Yeah, if you guys want to get in the golf scramble, hit it up or hit me up personally. I'll send you some links. Okay, We got a golf scramble going up. We're working with Deadeye Outfitters. You guys go check out Deadeye Outfitters. I'm going to post a link for Deadeye Outfitters if you don't mind. Yeah. What happened to Bandito's Armory? Well, we didn't get season 2, and the funding completely fell through. If we got season 2, I already had a shop I picked out that we were going to move to and continue on. But History Channel canceled the show because at the time there was a lot of gun issues, right? And the gun conversation in California, or excuse me, in the United States of America is a sensitive one. And so they sent it overseas, and it became one of the most successful shows overseas. And, it's in Brazil right now. People are still messaging me about that show. So it's done. At Deadeye Outfitters, thank you so much. They're doing a lot of stuff with us. If you ever want to hook up with Veteran and Horse for Warriors collab, dude, just let me know. If it makes sense, I'm in. All I'm trying to do is heal veterans' trauma. I got a cool project I'm working on. Are you still pulling pranks on the kids and keep them on their toes? I always do. At the same time, I get nervous about doing it too much. I'm getting older. My heart can't take it. They're gonna attack me here soon. Yeah, they took down the main page, Drinking Bros. Facebook is Facebook, man. I try not to fight with them. They'll take me down, too. It's just a mess. All right. Yeah, text me, Bert. Hit me up. Let's keep on keeping on, y'all. I'm going to jump out of here and head to work. Thank you so much for checking in. You guys remember, we're going to do it again tomorrow morning. So Wednesdays, Thursday, actually tomorrow morning, I'll have 30 minutes. So we'll jump on for 30 minutes, and then actually I don't even know if I can do that. Let's just say Friday. I will see you guys Friday morning. Share it out. Let them know. I got to go. You guys go check out all my sponsors. Core Medical Group. Go check out